Hello and welcome to R2Con. In this talk, we'll introduce R2 Web, which makes it possible to access radare2 from anywhere, anytime. So, who am I first? I am Abhi, a hobby reverse engineer and developer primarily focused on Android security research and a small time contributor to radare2 project. So, what it is exactly? It's a browser based interface for R2. So, it makes it, we don't need to go through this hassle of setting dependencies, etc. And it's all possible thanks to the WebAssembly support of R2. And let's talk about some of its key features. It gives us the same terminal interface that we are familiar with R2, and we have the search option as well for large contents. And it's also possible to use custom Radar2 versions. Also, we have some quick buttons as well, which we'll see later. And we have support for multiple file uploads in case you want to run some R2 scripts. So how does it works exactly? You upload your binary to the website. You may be self-hosting it or using some public instance of someone else. Then it gets stored into your virtual file system browsers thanks to Wasmer. And then we initialize R2 instance. And for terminal interface, we use XtermJS. So, what is the current status of the project? You can use it for your daily basis. It's stable enough, and there might be some bugs or missing features. If you notice them, please feel free to open an issue or contact me. For file saving capabilities, you need to be using 603 and later versions of R2 because prior to it, the WebAssembly builds were a little broken, and you must be using some modern browser which has the support for WebAssembly. So, what are its use cases? You can use it for your teaching others. If you are teaching about reverse engineering R2, you might you can use it in your workshops, demos to demonstrate. People can use it as well and follow along with you. You don't have to go through the hassle of setting things up, and you might as well use it for your own. In case you want to use on mobile devices, you don't always have your laptops or with you, then you can quickly access it through your mobile iOS or Android devices. So let's get started with a small demo of it. So let's me just open my terminal first. Let me make it small, and now let's clone the repository first of all. Then we clone it. Since I already have it cloned, then let's go to it. We make sure we are on a latest commit. Now, first of all, we need to install the dependencies. You can do this same with any other package manager of your choice. Then run your server and you will be presented with this familiar interface. But before we proceed further, I need to since we are let me just open the project. For support of custom Radar2 versions, we need to run a small proxy server as well in the background. So you can use this command to run it in the background, then run the instance, or you can run it concurrently with this command. So I'll be using that. Then let's run both of them at the same time. Now let's open it. So then we will have for the latest version, you don't always need to have running proxy server. The latest version gets access through direct link of that was event, so that doesn't face any course policy issues. Now you can mark it to save it for later usage as well. Same, maybe you don't have internet access with you every time. Now let's upload your binary to it and open. You will be presented with this interface. You can open links as well, but single click will not work because we might be analyzing some malicious or malware binaries. So in that case, that's dangerous to open it in the single click. So I have introduced a little click, so you can use that. Control click. Let me as well enable it for under market. So that's it there. Then you get the option to see your cached versions here in case you have cached too many versions. So then you can remove them from here. So that's there. We also have support for multiple tabs here. I don't have how many tabs this will go on and support, but for now we have a lot of them and all of them will work. So yes, and all of these tabs are numbered so you can go through with keyboard shortcuts as well. That's oh yes, how to go to tab 10 with keyboard shortcuts. I'll figure that out later. So anyway, so we have these shortcuts here. So you can always check in case you forget about them. Yes, oh yes, you can use your this shortcuts as well to go through. So that's there. Then you have support for canceling a current operation with this command, but maybe I will mark it to copy this selected text, but I'm not sure about that. We have option to paste or with control V and we can restart session. Either you can use this button here or you can use the hotkey. So we have it, then we can see some buttons, we can open them. See, we have this, and then we have the compiler view as well. Okay, I might add the ref command as well in case. Okay, anyway, we have strings in case of large outputs like this. We have search as well to filter out and find. Once again, control click to open, and yes, it supports rejects and case sensitivity as well. So that's there, and you always have the inbuilt R2 commands as well to filter out. So that's there. You can use some of the hotkeys like going to some addresses. You can find something like this, or you can use these commands yourself. You don't have to use shortcuts, and that's there. Now let's run some scripts for R2. Suppose I want to find the address where the boarding SSL is located in this. So let me upload my script. It will be stored in under this directory. Copy it and let's run it. Okay, it will take a little time. So let's wait for that. Till then, how are you? Anyway, I hope it completes soon. Okay, it did. Okay, so we have found it. That's it. And you can save your files as well. In case, but remember, you must be using R2 versions letter 6 or 3. So I am on that, then it will work. Uh, okay, I'll save it. And if you are on version below 603, then you will not see this save file button as well. Let, let's try that out and check. My internet is a bit slow, so don't mind that. But I hope it gets downloaded sooner. Okay, it will not. Oh, it did. Nice. So, as you can see, you don't see the save button here, and we see I did not saved it to for later use, so I don't have it in this list as well. So that is there. Let's use our. Let's go back to our version here, and if you have some version already cached, then you don't have to mark this because that version is already cached. It will automatically detect. Now we have some of the inbuilt commands as well, like x2. Also, like you have rasp2. This will work, but for this to work, you must be using from this version 603 because prior to this, it was not available to be used from R2 command line. So it just got merged just recently. So that's something to note about. So it works, and I think that covers everything I have to show about it, and that's there. Okay, so we have some of the demo. We also have the live demo link running in this small site of mine, which you can use to try it out anytime. And let's talk about some of these similar projects from past. So we have this project as well. This was actually my inspiration to work on this project. As you might be can see, this is not working anymore. So this was the reason to work on this project of me as well. And we have this project that showcases any new feature that might come or change logs that might come in the VASI build support. So you can always check it out to see what's coming. And if we talk about some of the limitations, so currently there's no plugin support, and that's something obviously very difficult to implement. But I have gotten some of the infos about it from WebAssembly source. Which you can always check this out issue on the project. So this is they say it's supported, and they have also merged their support here because the plugins of R2 is mostly shared libraries. So this is required for that, and they have been able to support it for Python. So I hope we can add it for R2 as well, but currently I don't have any ideas about it. And this will require working on what do we say R2 side as well because currently R2 uses VASI SDK 20 and it's released after 21. So that's something. But if you got any ideas, feel free to help me. And we have reached the end of this talk. Thank you for and thank you Pancake for giving me this opportunity, and thank you everyone and Ready to comment. If you have any issues or some nice features you want, please ping me or create a issue or pull request on the repo.